launching a new coin. I'm a builder, so make sure you support.
Ah, oh man. Hmm. Hey y'all.
Hey yo, I'm launching a new coin. I'm a builder, so make sure you support.
Yo, hell, the good times, man. First in the building. First in the building. What's up, Sonny? What's up, Sonny? Yo, you guys, man. First, bruh, you guys would have been lethal. You guys would have prospected what's going on. You guys would have been lethal. Sonny, yo, you would have been lethal back in the ICO days, right? First. Back in the ICO days with the countdown timers, the countdown 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 1. Woo! You would have been lethal with it, man. FOMO TV in the building. What's up, FOMO? FOMO been grinding on the social media tip too, man. But FOMO, I understand YouTube does not show us any love. They could kick rocks. FOMO TV been grinding for real, man. For years, yo. For years. Uh-oh. You want to be starting something. You got to be starting something. What's another jam? What's another jam? Living off the wall. Like off the wall. You, what you want me to? And then knows something I'm doing. Time to live my life. And all the right. MJ in the building. MJ in the building. MJ in the building. No, it's not Michael Jordan. It's MJ in the building. We're not doing no Michael Jordan right now. We MJ. And a matter of fact, wasn't oh man, the MJ and the king of pop himself, his anniversary for his transition was recent. I forgot which day it was though, man. It was at some point this month, right? The king of pop, MJ was good, man. I don't know why I take the time out to show you so much respect, MJ. You know why? No, I'm lying. I do know why. It's because you representing greatness right now. You know what I'm saying? You represent one of hey, Sonny, man. Sonny, you deserve all things great coming to you, bruh. Coming to you. And when it's coming to you, it's coming to everyone you care about and who's around you, bruh. You've been A1 since day one. And then MJ represents you. Greatness. And guess what we trying to do? Come aboard. We're expecting you. Success stories. Look at Black Levin in the building. Look at Black Levin in the building, man. FOMO, you've been missed on DOC, man. It's a resurgence. It's an absolute resurgence. For sure, man. FOMO been on his time though. FOMO been, yo, When it comes to the politic game, mm, 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 mm. Hey, open streaming. I don't know, like where this. I don't know. Some people, yo. That's why I don't even. I just appreciate quality, man. Man. You guys, man. It's a lot of memories, man. But FOMO been streaming though, man. Even on the alternative outlets, which maybe I should branch off into alternative outlets too, man. Was it pill.net? Some of the alternative outlets. It's just that YouTube seemed like they got the widest reach, and it's all centralized. Like your weird founder, you know what I mean? Like the weird guy. Like I want to talk about his urination streams like a forked tongue. Like the streams come out like don't get me started, man. It's just yay, hey, yeah. Don't get me started, bro. What we doing, man? Jay, everything in the building. Gratitude. Jay, everything in the building, man. You know what's real? You know what's real? you know, yeah, yo, it's no secret. I don't like how Richard Hart's been moving at all. It's no secret. Nobody cares. There's no secret, right? Nobody cares. Like, but I like how a lot of y'all just been like, yo, even though some people had to like, I had to just say, understand, folks are just gonna be completely diehard RH. It is what, but a lot of y'all are like, we still in it to win it, but we calling out the foolishness. You know, I respect that. But I gotta give it to Black Living again, man. You were on a special time in this whole time. You were on a special time in this entire time with Richie Rich. Oh, it was a special time. I man, listen, man. Listen, man. Nuff Tricknology. Yo, they got the spider lantern flies. Do y'all, everybody else who's outside of the Northeast, do you have to deal with these spider lantern flies? These motherfuckers look like strawberries with black legs. When they're coming up in the world, when they're small, they look like little bugs. Some of them are black with white spots, and some of them are red. They grow up red with white spots and black legs. And you might look at them and you say, "Oh, look at them, look at them, oh, oh, oh," until you find out that they destroy trees, and then you can't really get rid of them. They're just part of the ecosystem. They're kind of like RH. Like you just part of the ecosystem. Like what we doing? What we do? Yo, the lantern flies, they throw me off. They told me put some soap, dishwashing soap, in a spray bottle, dilute it with some water, and yo, I'm like, you should see me, man. Old man, grays all over the place, and I'm outside my house spraying. I. Them things are athletic too. Those spiders could fly, bro. They could fly, but before they're able to fly, their jumping ability, the verticals are crazy, bro. Them things hop crazy. I'm like, yo, I'm talking to y'all now, and one of them just decided to greet me. Come on, bro. We're not doing that, man. Nuff Tricknology. See, when you bring in truth, when you bring in like good vibes, there's always some kind of spider, lantern, fly. Some want to interrupt your flow. You know what I mean? Like we're not doing that. It takes a lot to throw me off. It takes much more than that. I ain't giving. I'm not marketing any spider Latin flies. What I'm gonna do is just keep teaching about the hypocrisy of your founder, not mine. He no longer he not my founder. I do name my founder. What'd you find? New ways to teach how to scheme and grift? We're not doing that, bro. Until you prove me wrong, Yo, dude, it's quiet for dude, bro. It's quiet. It's quiet, bro. Prove me wrong. I don't care about. Listen, man. This dude talk about one in 1 to 2 months now. 1 to 2 months. What? Tricknology. Young Provo in the building. Young Provo and Sonny be like first, second. Good to see you, Provo. Second, first. Yo, you guys, I've told you, you guys would be lethal in the ICO phase. ICO, oh man, yo, my battery game is trash. I got a janky phone and janky glasses because I did not create a donation phase to raise money to get a better phone and better glasses. Man, I don't know, man. I just don't have. I'm not ruthless like that, yo. Like, and maybe because I work for a living, I didn't have to depend on doing a donation phase to buy new glasses. Yo, this whole thing is like my whole man. What we doing, bro? Mix. Jai Soul, Ja Soleil. What's happening? What's happening? Yo, man. Oh, that's why. Oh, my cord, my USB is not the best, but here we are. Here we are. It was yesterday. It was 16 years ago. Oh, 16 years ago. It was yesterday, right? 16 years. It's already been 16 years. Yo, why? Why? So long that is human nature. Why does it do it this way? I don't love it this way. Oh no, that's way. Nobody, nobody can bring that energy like Michael Jackson, bro. Nobody. That's way. Nobody can do it. That's way like Michael Jackson, bro. No, bro. No. Nobody could do that, bro. Moonwalking on the moonwalk. Who's doing that? That's way. Come on. Who's doing that? Who's doing the that's way? The like that's way. Who's doing that's way like that's way? Who's doing that? Nobody. Oh man, one of a kind, man. Bless up, respect. Anything, anything weird he was doing, I'm not acknowledging that. We're not doing. Yo, it's just. Oh man, it just hurts. No, we're not doing that. That's way. That's where we're gonna keep it. That's where we're gonna keep it. I think they winding down on Diddy. They winding down from what I'm hearing. I'm not paying. I stopped paying attention after the first week because it was just getting too crazy with your man Diddy. RH is so corny. If he really had it all together, he would have been at a Diddy party. But he's just so corny. He can't even. He wasn't even good enough for that. But he'll tell you he's the best thing since in crypto, and everybody's idiots. So why aren't you hanging out with hip hop luminaries, huh? Even if they were doing devilish, demonic stuff, you would fit right in, sir. RH would fit right in, because his hands ain't clean. A conspiracy theorist in the future will have a field day about this guy. Will be studied in academic halls. Richard R is going to be studied by the people from the streets with the pseudoscience, and will be studied in academic halls, in school institutions, in colleges and universities. Yo, sure, for sure. This conspiracy theorists, shout out to the tinfoil hat people, they're going to come up with all kinds of stuff connected to RH. Nothing pretty. And then the scholars will have to test their theories. research, test again, research some more, and you're gonna see. I'm telling y'all, that dude, he ain't right. He ain't right. He ain't right, y'all. Word up. Mm. Thoughts child in the building. Thoughts child in the building. Thoughts child. Thoughts, man. Thoughts, man. You one of a kind, sir. You know I appreciate thoughts, right? Thoughts don't give a F, and he cares at the same time. How do you not give a F and care at the same time? Ask thoughts. That dude right there don't give a F and he cares at the same time, bro. That's special, bro. That's special, bro. You see, the people that I see consistently building with me here, don't think it's not noticed. Because I notice and I appreciate it, yo. Because you guys, even every single one of y'all, it's like, boom, which bag could I get into? Let me get into a Thoughts Child bag. Let me get into a Gandhiji bag. Let me get into That's Way. I don't know why. That's Way. Let me get into a Black Levin Contrarian bag. Huh? Let me get into a DJ Cryptomatic bag. Let me get into all kinds of bags. All kinds of bags because of your J Everything, Gratitude Game, Prospector in the building. All of y'all. See? Reciprocity. Let me get into a FOMO TV bag. See? It's reciprocity, man. It's laws of reciprocity. Some Greg Kane bag. Easy, bro. So let me get into an easy bro bag. Let me get into an easy bro bag. Pumpaholics in the building. All of y'all, man. Come on, man. What we doing, man? Nuff Tricknology. Nuff Trick. I don't like to play games with people and their time and their money because life is too short. Life is too short. I'm realizing slowly but surely that there's been something that's been happening on the pulse chain side of things that is just so unfortunate. It didn't have to go that way, man. And unfortunately, I'm just presenting perspective, just different perspective based on factual events that have occurred and actions. And it's hard to peel, like to help people see because I get it. I didn't want to see by choice, not because I was blind to the fact. You can see what I can see. You're blind, babe. You're blind to the fact. No, I wasn't that. I wasn't blind to the fact. I was waiting for the 10,000X. That 10,000, and let me tell you something about that 10,000. That thing blew up in his face. Some 10,000X gimmick blowing up in your face, in his grill, as it should. Whatever you put out, you get back in return. You want to put out some fake mysticism, bootleg numerology that you claim you don't even understand anymore? Well, you getting that same energy back, sir. Same energy back. Hex, first CD on the blockchain, 38% APY. No longer. No longer. So what are you supposed to market? What are you supposed to market? What are you marketing to the people now? It's no longer 38% APY, but this fool wants you to market. What are you marketing? Look at yo. If you looked at his old stream, he telling you about himself, man. Look at his grill. Look at what he's not telling you. Listen to what he's not saying. Look at his face. Those of you who have eyes, who can really have eyes, special sight, can see what a person's soul is. Good, bad, or indifferent. You know what it is. You know what the truth is. I was banking on opportunity. I'm like, oh damn, this guy did the 10,000. He did the 10,000X easy like that in 22 months. Oh, let me bet on this. And all my people looking at me crazy. I got drama with people. I got drama with my own people because, and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. God told him about this fiasco here. I don't blame him. So he deserves everything he got coming to him, yo. He deserves everything he got coming to him, yo. Everything. So what? He's blocking his supporters that die hard. He blocked people that he's blocked people who not only have been whales in the community and supported and created events, private events to onboard other cabal members into the fold, right? Because like y'all like to say, money protects money, right? He blocking people like that, people who've really like. So it's just I don't care, like, because dude don't listen to me. So I don't. Welcome to our world, like. Come on, man. You got people like Identity Block who gets no love in the community. Absolutely no love. And I always say that. Listen, man, it ain't about the love. It's about your work. Just keep putting in the work. Don't look for validation from these people, man. These people are not worth your time. Just the people who are listening are worth your time. Not these fake participants and peers you think are what he calls hexagons and all that. And fake, bro. Fake. Don't buy into that. Just do your work. You see me buying into anything they got going on? No, I don't. I don't. I've been and don't care either. Don't care. Don't care about the top streamer list. Let me who's your favorites? You nobody care. Is that pumping the price? No. So shut up. You ain't doing nothing. Keep all that. Keep all that. It does nothing for my ego. I do real stuff in real life too. Like this internet thing is a fantasy. This doesn't pay the bills. Like as far as like, let me go take care of my affairs right now. But first I got to tap into the internet to help me take care of my affairs in a way. Like I don't have it set up where I'm getting paid like a Joe Rogan, like a JBP, Joe Button Network podcast where these people are caking Shannon Sharp. These people caking your Mr. Beast. This is what they do. Social media is they just, they see all kinds of bread, upwards of millions of dollars. Nah, that's not what I do. Different for me. So I don't depend on the internet for validation like that, man. Like these fake people. That's why he's shitting on everybody. How's it feel? And you see, these people don't understand nothing. They just want to be cake. They just want Richard Hart to glaze them, right? So he telling everybody, ghost the haters. Nobody cares, man. You're a grown man. Telling other grown people, the mindset, bro. That's your man's. Very immature. Very immature. What? And then these women. Before I get on the women, y'all lack self-respect. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lack a lot of self-respect. I see y'all out here lacking so much self-respect. You're so brainwashed. You just say you a gold digger. Just say that. You'd be respected more. A lot of the women that have decorum about themselves, they keeping quiet. They already know the dude ain't rap too tight. But then you got others who are they just crash outs. They just smash outs. You just smash them out and toss them like a used prophylactic. They don't care. They're like, oh yeah, this and that. The dude put a post like, yeah, what kind of man is this? You gonna talk about your stream, your urination style and double stream? Like, what's wrong with this dude, bro? Weirdo. Y'all afraid to be that frank with him too, man. You're a weirdo, Richard. You're moving like a weirdo. Period. Who cares? Like, you don't pay your bills. You didn't bust off from his nuts. You had your own father. Like, that nigga ain't your father. You know what I mean? Like, these people so crazy, bro. They're so crazy, man. Adore somebody like that. This summer, I'm telling you, the moment of reckoning is getting closer and closer. That's what we one day closer to. The moment of truth, man. Shout out. Rest in peace to Guru. Gifted Universal, Rhymes Unlimited, and Premier. Nah, he didn't pass, but Premier. The moment of truth. This summer will bring the a certain moment of truth, a day of reckoning, and it will let all of us know what we dealing with. You know what I mean? He whack. He's corny. He corny, bro. You gonna act like people care, like you're a celebrity. You're not a celebrity. In his mind, he's a celebrity. A celebrity of where? We're all a bunch of nerds, crypto nerds, like, and we the cool crop. We the cool nerds. We cool. We got it all together in our own way. That dude doesn't. You could tell he don't. You got all this money. You can't hide. The money's not gonna cover up who he really is. You know what I'm saying? It actually reveals more of who he is. It's not gonna hide. It's not gonna cover him. Like the dude, you could tell. You could tell. This is how fake people are, bro. My goodness, man. He got on that Fresh and Fit podcast with Fresh and Fit. Listen to how he was talking with Fresh and Fit. You weren't talking like that on the news with somebody else or another nondescript interviewer. You weren't speaking like that with Ivan, like that. This guy right here trying to be, yo, and y'all, and the whole the sound, the tone, the messaging, and all this, you acting like you're a chameleon, but you fake, you phony with it, bro. I don't like that style, man. I don't like how you ignored the fact, sir. It's nasty work, people. It's just nasty work. A couple people did something tragic to themselves last month, and that goes unnoticed. But this fool, this idiot, real idiot, a person keep calling the world an idiot. Who's the biggest idiot? This dude keeps calling the same community an idiot and says this community had some good people that used to stream, but they stopped streaming because they realized they sucked. This is what your man says about you guys and gals that used to stream, no longer stream, or were a community member that he thought was cool. And that since y'all disappeared is because you realized you sucked. So he just gaslights y'all and y'all buy into him and say, oh no, it's Richard, man. He good. Fuck that. Fuck that. Like in 2 months, you said 2 months, something is going to happen. Well, the moment of truth, yay or nay. Because if something happens, we win. If something doesn't happen, we win anyway because we find out what y'all been dealing with. You find out, I already understand what I've been dealing with. As far as him, and I'm not going to give away the sauce like that on the internet. No, no, I'm not. Not like that. No, 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 no. Nope, 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 no, no, no. Bruh. Yeah, it's all weird, man. This dude, oh wait, it's not your money. He owns 90% of everything. He talk about decentralization. Man, I drew the conclusion that maybe you need some centralization in order for the decentralized anything to work, because he's in control of some things, man. Earlier this year, oh, what happened to the ink, the farm token ink, the incentive token? What happened? Oh, the emissions were reduced, so the amount of ink you get for farming was considerably reduced. How did that happen? Right? How did that happen? The African priest who owns the OA also probably slashed the ink rates, huh? Like, this guy full of shit. He's absolutely full of shit, y'all. Y'all gotta wake up. Yo, and them chicks will run circles around him, man. He got no game. He got no game. Them chicks are running circles around him. That's why they posted and glazing. Glazing. He got no game, bro. You telling a 19-year-old on YouTube, you describing, you talking about your jump off, you talking about, huh? You talking about your hammer to a 19-year-old, and that's about, you supposed to be looking cool? That's an example right there. He did that like 2, 3 years ago. He did that 3 years ago. He got on an interview with a girl named Miss Teen Crypto. That dude's an idiot. He's a fool. He's a fool. He'd be funny if he didn't grift so much. He'd be funny. I'd like him. I'd like him if his whole shit wasn't about grifting people and tricking people. You know what I'm saying? Because he's stupid. He was like, yo, he told the girl something crazy. Like, I spoke about this already, but he told the girl something crazy like, yo, you know, this is why I talk about my hammer all the time, because I've seen my friends hammer and, you know, they got big hammers. And I looked at mine's and I was like, oh, mine's not so bad either. Like, what? What are you talking about? That dude got mental problems, bro. Yo, he personality, like, he's, yo, he got no game, man. No game. He has absolutely no game. Don't pretend. Don't get any advice about picking up women from Richard Hart. Please don't waste your time. I don't know. I never read some sci-vive, right? That motherfucker said out of his mouth, he was teaching people how to bust off better in sci-vive, right? Yo, do not listen, man. Yo, this guy is gonna get you for everything you have if you're not careful, man. This motherfucker telling you how to, that you could bust off better, that he's giving you tips. Check this out, bro. The motherfucker crazy, bro. Okay? He's out of pocket and out of bounds. He ain't all there. He's not all there, yo. You want to listen to a 3-minute workout? He doing 3-minute workout with deadlifts. Oh, you a weightlifting guru? Don't listen to this guy, man. A lot of us, like, we like to conquer. This is what men like to do, right? We wanna really hold things, conquer certain situations, man. Really, in truth, this is what we like to do. What's ours is ours, right? And we go and we get what we want and what we need, for sure. But this guy is not gonna give you good tips. You're gonna mess around and end up locked the F up or shot fucking around listening to Richard Hart and some dating tips. I'm telling you, man, yo, he's not the guy, bro. He's not the guy. A lot of y'all are young and you thinking, oh, this guy's rich. He figured his life out. He didn't figure out shit relative to what you want to explore and pursue. He hasn't done it yet. When a 24-year-old in the community who disclosed that he's an ex-felon, got on Twitter and did a dear Richie Rich post. Dear Richie Rich, wake up. Do you not realize all the shit you got going on is fucking up the bag? I'm an ex-felon. Okay? Like he's getting advice from a 24-year-old, yo. The motherfucker twice his age. And he's getting advice from a 24-year-old ex-criminal. It shouldn't, there's nothing more to talk about. That 24-year-old definitely probably got more riz than Richard will ever have. as far as anything remotely close to interpersonal relationships and picking up women. I'm telling you, yo, he's off with it. He's completely off. You're not. What are you doing? Come on, yeah. Y'all don't like to kick the real. Y'all don't like to kick the real. I don't like to. Yeah, not only do you not like to keep it real, you don't like to kick the real. Kick the real. The Willy Bobo. Tell the truth. Don't be setting up these men. You doing deadlifts now, so they're gonna want to do deadlifts too, because they follow everything you do, thinking that it's in some places, it's the summertime. They want to, have a nice physique. You see them posing in the white boots, them old pictures. Does that tell you something like some shit like? Does that tell you something a little off? You got a brown jacket, a black t-shirt, blue jeans, and some white moon boots, and you think that's cool? And maybe the glitter, the light on Louis V bag, no matching at minimum, nothing matching. What you think you attract? Nothing but gold diggers. LGBT will have a field day with him, y'all. A field day. That dude was like, he was modeling, damn near modeling, serenading some kind of fixture that he says is his. The dude had his whole mystique. The thing was just so crazy. He was like, I look at this right here. Now this is mine. It will never be yours. It will never be yours. I'm like, woo! Oh, oh shit. There we go. Oh man. Masculinity out the window. Yeah. It wasn't the Black Diamond either. It wasn't the Black Diamond. He was showing off something else, and the voguing. He did this vogue. He did this movement, and he was like, "Oh, yes, this is mine, and this will never be yours." Oh no. See, if you rainbowed out, be about your rainbow. But this motherfucker would act like he's so thorough, and he made a mistake of saying something real corny too. Cause I catch shit and I just talk about it. Nobody cares. The dude was like, I don't know, I'm just around a bunch of men, and I don't know, it's something about being around a bunch of men when so many guys are around me. I just want to punch something. Oh, you trying to sound tough, Richard? You trying to sound tough? We don't believe you. You need more people. In the words of Sean Carter, we don't believe you. You need more people. You trying to sound tough? Oh, when there's a bunch of guys around me, when there's just a bunch of guys around me, I just want to punch something. What? Punch in somebody's booty? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You weird. Tricknology. That's all he's about. Tricknology. I'm telling you, the dude be messing around. I told you he was a magician. I told y'all. And he's trying to keep people away from having a good experience in crypto. There's great things going on out here, man. He's trying to make you believe that Ethereum is a rap for Ethereum. It's a rap for Ethereum. Meanwhile, he hijacked the whole vampirical. He did a vampire. He did his own version of not black, but Jack Plebin moves, forking the whole Ethereum chain, acting like you saving Ethereum. Meanwhile, you not. But what you did was funny style is you bought a bag of Ethereum. Oh, I thought Ethereum S-load, this and that, S-load. Corny. How you gonna bag a chick talking about S-load? Depending on how freaky she is, she might, hear about load and want to explore that conversation. But you're a cornball. Trying to be, everybody waiting on Ethereum. We just, BTC, when BTC getting BTC and ETF and BTC. I'm hearing all these weirdos talk on the spaces, act like they know some shit. Yo, because the ETF and bang bang makes sense. And quick maths, you know, the ETF. Let me tell you about culture. Let me tell you about macroeconomics that y'all not talking about. Let me tell you about macroeconomics, and let me tell you about how nobody cares. How about that? Nobody cares. How about that? Huh? Let me tell you about how nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody even know. The whole thing is this. It's nothing but maximum trick. Now they're trying to trick you out of a position, right? Everybody waiting for ETH. No. Everybody waiting. And on post chain side of things, everybody waiting for Richard. He fucked up. He fucked up. Nobody believe in him. No one's marketing extra. No one's going beyond nothing. And if you try, it's meager results. Look at the views. Look at the views on these people channels, man. Nobody cares. They're beyond exhausted. And they've realizing quiet as kept, because a lot of them don't want to embarrass themselves, because they realize, yo, they got fandango bamboozled. So they're not gonna go out and say, yo, Richard, you fucking up, bro. They wanna, you know, keep that to themselves, because they want this motherfucker not to embarrass them like it matters. Nobody cares what this guy should think. Yo, his shit don't make you, what he eats don't make you shit. You shouldn't even care. You're grown. You're grown adult, right? Whatever. I could be wrong as to why they just want to be quiet and probably complicit. Who knows? We're at a point right now where everybody waiting for one man to pump the market. Oh, but wait, where BTC, if BTC goes up, and then when it cools down, you know what's next to go up? All coins. But you know what's the first alt that should be going up? Ethereum. We're waiting for Ethereum, and then once Ethereum does its Ethereum, we're gonna wait for Pulse Chain to do the Pulse Chain and the Pulse Chain and Pulse Chain. You're waiting for one man to pump the market. Just say that. That's where it's been. That's it. Stop shitting on Ethereum, talking about Ethereum. You've been begging Ethereum. You've been begging Vitalik. I don't know why you guys are crying. Why are you fudding your bags? I've never seen so many people just want to fud their bags. Fud their bags, you know, and you're going to keep fudding your bags and fudding your bag. And what the fuck has he been doing? Shitting on every one of y'all. Calling you idiots. Telling you that you were once cool, but y'all disappeared. That's why it's good to block y'all. Telling you all kinds of weirdo shit like that. And this is the same person that expect you to go work for him to get more eyes, like you in some network marketing, multi-level marketing, Amway bullshit. You think he's really for you or not for him? If it mattered, if he really didn't get affected and didn't care about what was being said about him, he wouldn't talk in a sense of having people block other people, because you're doing all this work. He talks about how busy he is and how in 1 to 2 months we're gonna see what you're gonna see what. I don't even give a fuck if he's really been working. You better make sure everybody gets paid, huh? Everybody waiting to get paid. I don't care what you've been doing. Been working, or work, or no expectations. Imagine you go to a job and all that shit, and they come on, man. No one's doing that in real life, bro. But come over here to the wicked, wild world of Richard Hart, Bizarro Land, fake Doctor Strange, and nothing makes sense that's supposed to make sense over here. Nothing. You do the opposite of everything rational and expect to get rich. The fake magic bullshit. You disrespecting real magicians at this point, man. Motherfucker got a gift. You got a gift. If you could get $1.6 billion from people in 6 months, that's a fucking gift that you have in the world. Not many people in this world could talk on the internet and 6 months later have $1.6 billion given to them. And what this fucker do? What'd he do? Hey, it's not your money. Hey guys, you're doing amazing work. You're doing it's an amazing job. I see you guys. You're doing amazing work. We need more. Hey, cell pressure. By the way, you guys. I mean, I want to call you guys cell pressure. You guys don't get scammed, man. Don't get scammed, man. It's not your money. Bring your heroes here to die and your people to thrive. It's not your money. Uh, I'm the giving tree. I'm here to save you. I'm here to. Who the fuck are you, son? Who you saving? You got 1.6 billion. People saved your ass. People saved you out of desperado. Desperado. You had on a dingy Hex shirt the first 2 years you were streaming. Dingy. Like shit, man. How many days you been wearing that back to back, sir? That shit look gray through the internet. How is a black shirt gonna look gray through the internet? The fuck wrong with this dude, bro? But you let him rock, right? You let him rock. That's when I didn't like him, right? Right now, I don't like him. I don't. I don't care. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. But where was all the watches back then? Philip Patek. Well, oh yeah, I got Patek watches, and you doing all this fanfare, gallivanting. You got the world's biggest diamond. Nobody cared. But were you doing that the first 2 years? You got candelabra, green candles, and you in the dark, and behind you is a high chair. Or you think you some kind of wizard out here in this bitch, and motherfuckers just couldn't see through that, yo. You fake magician wizard. What are you trying to do? Some clandestine shit you trying to do? Everybody could see right through you. Everybody who has sight could see right through you. They were like, yo, people were telling me, even people, the gutter of the gutter. When I say the gutter, members of the underworld, right? Because I'm trying to help everybody win. Because even some members of the underworld, they got good intentions. You know what I mean? They got good intentions. It's just they just do shit differently. They get to it differently. But at least okay, you in the underworld. So yo, I was spreading that hex message bum shit to motherfuckers in the underworld. They looked at me like I was out of my mind. They're like, you serious? You really pitching this shit to us? Yeah. One of them gave me a chance. One of them gave me a chance, yo. And was like, you know what? Let's see what this is about. And we talk about unsavory characters, yo. Unsavory, these people you don't even should be talking. I'm saying too much right now. That type. But I'm grown, man. I'm a certain age, and I move a certain way. A year later, after he got in, I was talking that talk. I was walking around with it's like a proverbial easel marketing this bum ass coin, this cursed coin. It's a cursed coin, cursed energy, cursed vibes, hex. Fuck a hexadecimal gimmick bullshit. You want to say that's where the name came from, hexadecimal. Nobody cares. Hexadecimal. You know what? You hear hex? You trying to fuck somebody up. I'm going to put a hex on you. Do your research. Google this bitch. You don't have to believe me. I'm going to curse the whole crypto industry. That nigga did that shit so smooth, so suave. He got the biggest bag out of everybody. To this day, he got the biggest bag out of everyone. Why? I'm the giving tree. I'm the giving tree. That's what he's going to tell you. While he gallivanting, parading, doing whatever, he got the biggest bag because he's the giving tree. How you so cheap in life and in the world, and you talk about you the giving tree, but you cheap as fuck. The marketing, bro. He don't want you to go anywhere else because you're giving other people money. He wants your money. Because when you give him your money, it won't be your money. It's not your money. It's Tricknology, bro. Tricknology, bro. No people are smart too. There's people that are smarter than him that listen to him, right? Because no one person has all the knowledge in the fucking world, like he would want you to believe. No one person in life has all the knowledge in the world. Dispel all that shit, man. That shit ain't real. Think it's a fraud, bro. It's a fraud. Person like him, you shouldn't have to talk about what you got and what you've done and how good you are. Let your work speak for itself. Let the people describe who you are. If your work was so genuine and thorough, why you think it's backfiring the way it's been? Because it's been nothing but fraudulent, bro. Yeah, you help people with your tricks and schemes. You help people see it 10,000x. But that shit wasn't organic, far from organic. Anything, nothing organic, nothing regular and smooth. You think some big corp, you think Walmart bought up some hex? Fuck out of here. VCs, we don't need you. We don't need. Think about how much money I have. VCs, we don't need you. Influencers, we don't need you. We don't need you. Think about how much money I have. We don't need you. Yeah. You know what that translates? He's so confident to say, Hex didn't need you. You heard him? Hex didn't need you. But this motherfucker talking to you now about more eyes. But because he knows he exposed too much about himself. He telling you Hex didn't need you. You know why? You know why? Because he was the captain of the motherfucking, the real captain of the ship. He called the shots. He manipulated. This shit ain't hard to tell. Think about how he was so heated. Look at his mug. He was so heated. Let me show you something, y'all. Let me show you, let me show you something, man.
Has there been any big names in crypto that have reached out to you to kind of figure out what's going on, or kind of get a heads up on that?
I'm happy for them to all buy the top fuckers. VCs, you want in? You can buy with everybody else. You ain't getting nothing special. Influencers, you want in? Fuck you guys. You can miss this boat too. You can buy later. I'm happy if all this fucks miss the boat. If every influencer misses the boat and every VC misses the boat, fuck you guys. We don't need you. We do not need you. Hex didn't need you, and Pulse doesn't need you, because we can do all this stuff on our own. Let me put it this way. Think about how much money I have, and think about what I could do with that if I choose to. I have a lot of options available to me. So, I don't need any of these motherfuckers. I do not.
No.
What's more to be said? You heard him. You heard him. And try to color it up. Oh, we don't need you. It's he don't need you. But he has to make it seem like it's him and the community. We don't need you. Influencers, you want to go by the top. VCs, we don't need you. Go by the top. Think about how much money I have and what I could. Huh? It's not think about how much money the community has. It's think about how much money I have. I have. Think about how much money I have. I have options at my disposal. That's what he created for himself. And always had to second guess what he was saying before he said it to avoid the dumb shit he got in, the smoke he got involved with the SEC, even though the SEC still went after him. But he had to constantly mentally watch what he was saying, but telling you at the same time. And look at it. You saw his mug piece. You saw his face. Was he looking like he was joyful? No, he was pissed. Yeah, pissed off, as he is now. Because now, back then, folks didn't see. Not as many folks accepted the truth that is on him to pump his own system. Today, it should magnify. Now it's like, yo, it's whatever, bro. Motherfuckers are talking shit just to talk shit. But we all waiting to see him and what he gonna do. He not in a good position. How many people told me personally, your man got billionaire friends? That motherfucker play with imaginary. I mean, you gotta go to see a doctor. But he got imaginary friends. Yo, you too old to be having imaginary friends unless he suffers from auditory hallucinations and shit, where you need medication, treatment. Huh? What the billionaires doing for him on his chain? They don't give a fuck. They don't care about him like that. Cause he suffers from delusions of grandeur, too much grandiosity, and want you to believe he the best thing since sliced bread. Oh, I'm the best. I know blockchain. You know nothing. You're an idiot. Look at his grill. Think about how much money he got and what he can do. He taught the people the tricks in the trade of what this is all about. Some people put it to use. Some people put it to use and they still benefiting to this day on the chain. They really said that and they talked about it back in 2023. He fucked around and gave the information away. Some people caught on to the information and they enacted on it and duplicated what he was talking about and became successful. Many of them were thieves, though. Many of them were crooks. Show me your friends, I'll show you who the fuck you are. Right? But some of them, less of them, are still around and they try to appear to be doing the right thing. But he gave away the fucking sauce. He gave himself away. He described who he was and who he is and what he does. It's up to the people to realize, to wake up and accept what they're hearing and what they're witnessing. I can't force you to change your mind or your heart about anything. I just know what I understand, and that's it. And I just talk about what I understand. Not trying to convert. These motherfuckers will literally talk about trying to convert you like this is a religion. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Are you serious? Hex Church? Cursed congregation, bro. Oh, man of faith. Are you kidding me? I don't need that shit. Source of destruction. That's why it's like this, man. Straight up and down, man. Donations, grifts, more grifts. I don't debate. At this point, I preach, I teach, and speak. That's it. I don't debate motherfuckers. I don't have time. I don't care to debate, and this is not about that. I just enjoy speaking about this because as I'm building with the people in the chat, we're deciphering and witnessing the foolishness that this man has created and watching shit unfold. Because at this point, it's just what it's gonna be. He don't talk about his airdrops no more. He said they were shit. Imagine, yo, that was one of the biggest selling points. World's largest airdrop, as corny and as cringe as that sounded. And for now, this year, you issue a tweet talking about the PRC-20 copies are worthless. So you're shooting yourself in the foot. So what does that tell us? No Ethereum bro. We got an Ethereum bro in the chat. We're all really Ethereum bros. We came from Ethereum. So this Ethereum, this divisive bullshit is trash too, yo. That's why I didn't buy into that whole maxi rhetoric. It's garbage. But I get it. Because, you people want to differentiate herd mentality. I get all that dumb shit. Anyway, this dude talk about some Ethereum bros. Come get your free copies on such and such and such and such. Right? Ethereum bros this, Ethereum bro. We have an Ethereum bro in the chat. And when I say Ethereum bros didn't give a fuck about going to Pulse Chain to create and build whatever copies of their ERC-20 situation on Pulse, they didn't care. for whatever reason and still don't care. Gandhiji on Ethereum could care less about some Pulse. Balancer is on Ethereum. You don't see Balancer, even though these nondescript weirdos forked Balancer. Shout out to Dylan, though. Even though, Dylan, you've done some suspect shit, but I like you. Your man I don't like. He's a low-key racist, blackface racist. Piece of garbage. But even the piece of garbage figured Richard out. And so I got to acknowledge that. But he was a low-key racist. Talking in blackface, talking shit. I don't respect it. But Dylan, you all right. I see you caught in the middle because, you know, that's your man's. Anyway, they forked Balancer. You don't see Balancer, the brand itself, building on Pulse Chain. You don't see Chainlink, the brand itself, building on Pulse Chain. You don't see Aave, the brand itself, building on Pulse Chain. These motherfuckers could care less. Some people see opportunity with Pulse Chain because Pulse Chain is early, whatever. They probably bought into Richard Hart's bum ass casting spells of a narrative. Because that's all he was doing was casting spells. So they want to build. They got, you know, some of them are new too, man. You could tell these guys, a lot of them, I heard them. I've heard them talk. I'm in places everywhere you never there. Shout out to Tin Top. So some of these builders, they really are hoping for this motherfucker to pump the bags. Like these builders believe in Pulse Chain in a sense where they betting on it, bro. They seeing an opportunity and they just building to. They've been building since 2023, since the fucking chain launched. And they're hoping and wishing and praying fucking Richard could get his act together. So that's why they really can't even. They really can't. They know. People know. They know they can't really like rock the boat like that because that's just them sabotaging their own situation. Me, I don't care. I don't have any ties to anybody. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't get anybody's payment money to shill nothing they got going on. Fuck out of here. It's nothing but absolute technology, y'all. Absolute technology, y'all. You people acting like yo Ethereum, oh this and that, the whole Ethereum, oh E-Hex, P-Hex, fuckery. Yo, check this out. This dude he blocked Motley Investor, right? Richard Hart blocked Motley Investor, right? Check this out, bro. Check this out, right? Motley, when I decided to play and gamble with Hex in 2021, Motley was one of the first people I saw in the timeline, like internet, like really putting in work. Because back then it was a whole different thing, right? It was Motley, it was Vince, I think Crypto Vince, this other guy, I think his name is Tendies or Tendy Motley and Tendies, something like that. Another guy named Yash. They had their own Telegram. They seemed like they were kind of separate from everything, but they were still like in it to win it. Like really trying to really push the narrative and the cause. And then you're watching pictures and I'm seeing Motley, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, pretty witty. And when he's talking like in those streams with Cabana Crypto and all that on Friday, I would watch him and listen to him talk. I'm like, oh, all right. But then I started to see in their Telegram group years back, oh shit, some of them were feeling a way about Richard. They were calling Richard. Some of them and I'm not saying Motley was doing this, but you know, I had people in the Telegram group that was expressing their displeasure because Richard was taking forever with the Pulse Chain launch. Right? So I'm watching them. They low-key were cooking Richard in that shit, right? Anyway. Yo, this dude, Richard does a super hypocritical bullshit and tells the world after the second time, yo, the market decided. You didn't pay attention. The market decided. It's P hex, not E hex. Dum dums. When you gonna get it together? Miley Investor was a proponent for P hex. He was like, yo, I've been trying to tell y'all, but y'all want to argue me down. He stopped being on Twitter because he kept getting resistance. Yeah, yeah. I've been wrestling. I was wrestling with, Rich's goons, Rich's internet. You know what I'm saying, goons. But you see, I'm back. Who's the victor? Of course, you can't stop the light. Where do you think light comes from? The darkness. Huh? So, yo, Motley Investor, right? From what I was told, and let me not say from what I was told, because no one told me shit. It's just from what I gathered, I should say. The man has been like, he's been putting in work. He's been putting in work, right? He said something to Richard regarding the postcards, and the dude blocked Rich. The dude blocked Motley. Yo,